giant helicopter just flies over you into the town and does a strike roll.
What the hell happened? Did we do this?
Maybe?
RustQuest. It's Rust meets Tabletop RPG, where the inexperienced players of PitchDank take part in a Rust-themed D&D campaign. It's recorded live, trimmed down, then recreated inside Rust. Let's get started.
Citizens of Sentinels Point, the day has come when once again the untested of our small town journey out into the world to prove themselves. It's a rite of passage that, as you know, being your mayor, I also took a part in. I did very well, I might add. So well they made me mayor, actually. Anyways, talk is cheap.
You guys are kind of off to the side listening to Mayor Olivia Frost give the speech to the town. You've been grouped together for the test, and you take a second to introduce yourselves.
Who wants to go first?
We'll do it live.
My name's Pinky Wiggler.
Pinky Wiggler?
Hey, my parents were circus folk, mate.
Well, alright. My name is Badger. I've been a lumberjack for the past few years, but I quit and came back here to my hometown.
To me? Okay. I'm Aesop Rockwind. I was a traveling musician for a while, working as a roadie. And I came back home to take care of my poor, sick Mindwhore mother.
I like that name, Ace.
Hey, I'm Toffer Rockwood. My Mindwhore mother is also Ace's Mindwhore mother. My pappy raised both of us because his pappy's a deadbeat.
What's your
Hey.
name? Oh,
Well, my name, if you wanted to know, is Henry Godfrey. I heal people, anytime.
Is that everyone?
What is this voice in my head?
that's Kobolt. He's like the eye in the sky.
That's right. I'll be the DM for you guys.
He's God.
Be sure to work together as a team and always remember your past doesn't define your future. However, should you fail, it's probably best if you don't come back.
You get 3 choices for your test: combat, knowledge, or diplomacy.
Well, I've always been a bit of a sweet talker. I think I could do well in diplomacy.
Well, I vote for knowledge.
I'm down for knowledge.
Knowledge is power.
Fine. Wimps.
As you
Just
go,
because you're not the brightest.
I'm very bright.
Dang.
dang.
At least I know who my father is.
Dang.
I got that knowledge. Ha ha!
You walk up to the desk. A man looks at you and says, "What's your choice?"
Well, knowing is half the battle, so knowledge?
He pulls out the file. It's a very, very deep orange file, and he just slaps it on the table for you guys.
I can't read.
I open the deep orange folder.
All right, you open the deep orange folder. Basically, it tells a description that there were some ancient ruins found near the forest. So it's up to you guys to go there and find anything of use that could be potentially beneficial to the town.
All right, guys. So we're gonna go to this bunker thing, and we're gonna look for artifacts.
All right, Toffer, but also let's talk about how you just kind of like assumed the position of leader and no
Hey,
one
I was the
really-
one reading the book. I'm reading it to you. I'm telling you what it says. I'm just reading it. Now, you can't even read.
You see, this is what he does.
I can read.
You head over to the general store, which is run by a man named Roland Weiss.
I kind of look him up and down to kind of size up if he's going to give us a fair deal or try to rip us off.
And he gives you the same retorted looking up and down, making sure that you don't steal anything again.
How much are you asking for those daggers?
The daggers I can give up for about a gold.
Hey, Roland, you know, you're always like a father figure to me, and I know we've had trouble in the past, and you know, you've run out of us here a couple times, but you've really been a strong male figure in my life, and I really needed that, you know, and it's thanks.
All right. We'll do a persuasion check.
I'm gonna roll my eyes in the corner.
He says, yeah, and I might not even see you again, so I'll probably give you guys a small discount on
Does
something.
that mean I get a rebate on my daggers?
No, all sales final.
I whisper in Ace's ear that I bet he wished he knew who his real father was and not just the shopkeeper.
Everybody else good? You want to go to the blacksmith now?
Yeah.
You guys walk into Haas's Old Smith. It's run by Mabel Haas. She's a very stout woman, probably standing about 6'5", a lot of
Damn.
muscles.
Mabel, we're off to do our test.
It's only been, I'd say, 10 years since my test. You do well out there.
Pinky, you gonna get a weapon?
I could
Crazy.
use a short bow, but this tied up bitch won't fucking give me one.
Don't say that out loud.
And she takes a short bow with a very hefty draw and slams it on the table for you. And she says, 4 gold. You've purchased gear for your test, and you travel for a day or so to the edge of the forest to find a cave. So, not much is known about this cave other than the fact that it was carved out artificially. There's some electrical wiring, there's some technology in here and there, some doors.
I'd like to just look for tracks to see if there's anything we can follow in.
So as you enter the cave, you notice that there is a thin line, what seems to be a string going across the hallway.
Do your thing, Pinky. Check out that wire.
I go check out the wire, try to discern.
All right, you notice it's basically a string that leads to a pulley system. On the top, it looks like there's a small net filled with explosives.
I'm gonna stand back, just far enough away where.
Yeah, let's all just kind of wait
Yeah.
just outside the mouth of the cave while he does that.
Good luck, Pinky. If you die,
I don't need luck. Could I jump, grab the whole net, pull it down without them blowing up?
So you grab the satchel, and you're able to drop down, and you notice 3 grenades in there jiggling with no pins in them.
Well, shit. I throw them.
All right, you throw them down the hallway. About 3 seconds later, you hear a loud... Randy, you gotta make a Constitution check.
All right.
I'm gonna holler in and say, "You all right, Pinky?"
+2.
Is that what you yelled back to him?
A piece of shrapnel found its way and winged you in the leg. You took 2 damage, and you're deafened.
Maybe we should move Pinky into the center of the pack so we can protect his frail brain.
Well,
All right.
I'm gonna open this door.
You open the right room, and you find out that it sort of looks like some sort of post.
Can I take a look at the magazine and try to decipher what it was?
The pages are faded and illegible, and when you try to touch them, they crack and brittle.
Is it porn?
It is indeed once porn.
Ooh.
Keep that away from Henry. Let's have a look at the room across the hall. Boring. It's like an old office.
All right, you notice under some of the old, decrepit papers, there's actually a sealed Ziploc bag with a piece of paper in it.
Oh, looks like there might be something here after all.
Is it
Looks
something that
like,
tells you who your
looks-
father is?
Wow.
I just throw the paper down and walk out of the room.
I leave the paper and walk out of the room too.
We gotta complete this task to get back to the town. You guys are fighting against each other. We should be working together.
Yeah, take the paper, Henry, and let's go.
What about his room?
Why don't you go in
You
there?
try to open that room, but it's locked. There are 2 giant metal doors and what looks like a small keypad on it.
Something's in that room. Something good.
what?
Looks like we could power this place up if we had more water.
Can I try and pull on the wheel and see if I can make it spin at all, or how hard that is?
It starts to move slightly.
I wanna size everybody up and try and figure out who's the strongest.
Me.
Yeah, what if we ran on it, like 2 people running on it?
Yeah, like
a hamster wheel.
hamsters.
I jump
Yeah.
onto the wheel and start walking.
You're not
building
strong
speed.
enough.
Right, you rolled a 2, Sean, which means you lost your footing and fell off the wheel.
I climb up on top and start walking.
All right,
Ah, Toffer, you dick.
we'll do an athletics
Shut
check.
up!
You just do it with stride. You don't even
Look at
break a
me,
sweat.
guys. I'm running on a wheel that's powering electricity. I can do this all day, guys.
Okay. Let's leave him behind.
Sean, you go in the room, you notice that there's a lot of beds. There's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of lights flickering, but you notice in the center of the room, there's a small terminal.
I'm gonna close the map and open file.
Okay, it asks for your name
Oh,
and your password.
Damn it!
Isn't there something in the letter?
Can I check?
You can check.
I check.
All right, you notice that there's a name for a Mia Seeger.
All right, so I'll open file and I'll put Mia Seeger as my name, and I'll leave the password field blank.
Try password.
All right, yeah, actually, I'm gonna try entering password as the password.
It works.
Let's open up the administration information.
All right. It's a long worded message that says that basically most of the administrative passwords will be held in room 19.
Let's go to the note to self.
It says, note to self, please pick a stronger password.
Ace, do you want to go tell Badger that we're just gonna hop over to room 19?
Badger.
Yeah, what's up?
Badger,
Yeah, what's up?
Toffer, I was wanting to get you off the wheel, but Toffer's just being a total dick about it. He says you just need to keep just try and power through it because they're we're getting somewhere. We got into a computer system. but you need to. He says you need to stay on the wheel.
I gotta stay on the wheel.
Yeah, just
Who
a little
the
bit
fuck
longer,
does
man.
he think he is?
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Somebody check that computer.
So you go to the computer, it asks for your name and login information.
All right, so I want to put Mia Seeger in.
Then it spits out a small receipt with the combination on it.
Let's burn it.
I tell everyone, hey guys, the passcode for the laboratory is 1337. Hey, Badgie.
Hey, how'd it go in there?
And we got the passcode.
All right. Extremely quickly tab 11. Oh shit!
Oh, ah!
I enter code 1337.
You hear a boom, and then the doors just slide open.
I open the box.
You find a tiny, small, circular disc made of what looks like some sort of rare gem.
You guys think this is the thing we need for our test?
Can I take one of the books?
Yeah, you could take a book. Which book would you like?
The one with the nicest binding.
All right, you take the aerospace engineering books.
I'd like the thickest book.
All right, you take the thermodynamics book.
I take the coolest book.
You take a book with a lot of pretty pictures of airplanes and spaceships on them.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just
we
gonna put the. I'm gonna take the laptop, put it in my bag.
All right, let's head back to town.
Start hearing things like.
Oh
You
shit!
start hear it getting closer, and hear.
Let's get the fuck out of here.